And how many of these emergency seminars have you come to so far?
We've come to everyone, I think, except one, maybe two.
I think this is the sixth one.
Yeah. Have you found them interesting?
Very interesting.
This is only my second one.
So what's the other one you attended?
I think it was on water.
Water storage. Okay. Have you gotten a lot out of the lessons that you've attended?
Yes.
There's so much that we can learn just by being here.
Is that you just really have to be prepared or know what you're doing or where you're going.
Have you enjoyed them?
Yes, very much so.
What would you say you've gotten out of it?
That I'm not prepared.
It's time very well spent. And someone who does all of the emergency preparedness and training brings an insight that you can't quite get out of a manual if you sit down and read the Red Cross emergency for whatever book. So there's a tremendous wealth of information here that folks are just missing out on. You know, now while I have enjoyed our emergency preparedness seminars, the big ones on a weekend or on a Saturday in the past, there's so much going on there that you cannot get to it all. Over the time that we've spent together, I've gotten to it all, you know, so that's the thing. I would probably say a 3 or 4 in terms of our family's preparedness, and I thought we were doing good.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how prepared would you say you and your family are?
After tonight, 3.
3?
Yeah.
Probably a 3 or 4, maybe.
For me, it helps to keep me motivated and want to do it. And, you know, maybe I didn't do anything last month, you know, with what I learned. But, you know, you come to the next class and it's like, okay, I need to get back in the mode of doing something so that I'm prepared. And if not for myself, you know, if maybe I'm not hurt, but like you mentioned tonight, there may be people around me that I can help out.
But there's so much that's brought up that you have not considered. We always look at foodstuffs, you know, maybe some lighting, maybe some fuel. We don't go into all the other things, you know, emotional preparedness, preparedness for family away, how to gather them back in, how to communicate with them in away places. We don't get to that.
I feel like I'm doing a lot, but you bring to my mind a lot more things, a lot of things that I'm not focused on.
I would say I've learned more than I thought I knew.
What would you say to somebody who's never been to one of these seminars?
That they should come.
Why?
Because it's very important.
More people got to come out because they're going to have to help themselves. Other people aren't going to be there like people think that the big people are going to come and help them. It ain't going to happen.
Because there's so much to learn, and there's so much you don't know. There's just so much. And even if you can't do all of it, if you can just do some of it.
They're missing out on the opportunity to learn new skills and just to learn about preparedness in general. And for me, it helps to keep me motivated and want to do it. And, you know, maybe I didn't do anything last month, you know, with what I learned. But, you know, you come to the next class and it's like, okay, I need to get back in the mode of doing something so that I'm prepared. And if not for myself, you know, if maybe I'm not hurt, but like you mentioned tonight, there may be people around me that I can help out.
Are they too long?
No, they're just the right amount of time where you don't lose interest. I've been to some lectures, not on preparedness, but on other ones that they're way too long and you lose interest.
And these are just
about the right amount of time.
Before you started going to these classes, did you think you had a pretty good idea about emergency preparedness and that kind of thing?
Yeah.
And would you say that you've learned a lot?
I would say I've learned more than I thought I knew.
Does it make you feel guilty?
It makes me a little more conscious of, you know, when I'm going to the store, I'll pick up an extra can of something or a little bit here, a little bit there.
I mean, very few people come, and there's so much information that we're getting that, you know, 6 of us are going to help our whole stake, you know? That's what concerns me.